Alright, so thank you very much for joining this particular training. This is going to be our introductory video, and it will introduce us to the Pixellab, which we'll be using for the first phase of the training, that is the graphic design training, and that is the Pixellab. So if you don't have it on your phone, kindly go to Play Store, search for it. This is it, Pixellab. Go to Play Store, search for it, install it on your phone. So straight away, let's launch the Pixellab and look at the basic tools in the Pixellab. So we tap it to open it. Alright, so when you open the Pixellab, this is going to be the default home page for you, and this is the default workspace for you. This is where you do your design, and that is the size of the design you are going to make. It's not fixed. You can reset it to the size that you want depending on the flyer that you are designing or the particular banner that you are designing, the size of the flyer you are designing. So we can set that, and that is going to be using the image size tool. So right away, let's go to the three dots on top here at the right hand corner, top corner. Click on the three dots. You see a lot of menus, but we are going to focus on image size. Image size, this is it. So click on image size, and it will give you the chance to set the size of the flyer you are going to design. So I'm going to change this particular size to 1600. Alright, so you can see that the size of my workspace has changed, and this is maybe the workspace I want to use for the particular flyer I'm designing. So basically, that is where you set the size of your design, setting the size of your design. There are also custom size, right? So when I click here, you see the different sizes, already preset sizes, depending on what you are going to use your design for. So if I'm designing a particular flyer for your YouTube thumbnail, then you have to select this YouTube thumbnail. If you are designing for a Facebook cover photo, then this is what you also want to pick. If it is a profile picture, then you also pick this. So these are also what preset sizes that you can choose. So if I choose YouTube thumbnail and click OK, this is the size I will have. Alright, so that is it. So let's change the size again as it was, 1600. Alright, so we have this as our workspace. So we've looked at setting the size of your flyer. Now let's look at some of the shapes that you can use in the Pixellab. So at the button here, click on the third tool, this one, the third tool, click on it, and you see shapes. So if you click on shapes here, it will give you the different shapes that you can pick in the Pixellab. So this is the default shape, and that is the square shape. If you click here, it will bring you to the different shapes that you can pick. So these are the different shapes. If I need a circle, I'll simply click on it and click on the tick mark here to get it on my workspace. So you can tap on it, hold it and move it around. You can stretch it from the edge to increase the size and decrease it. You can pull it from the side here to deform it how you want, or from the button this way. Yeah, so that is also picking shapes in the Pixellab. We have default shapes, but you can use any of these shapes to form a shape that you yourself want. So later on we'll look at that. So let's delete this away, and this is the delete icon is here. So click on the delete icon to get it out. Alright, now I want us to look at the next thing, and that is the draw tool. Look at draw here. If you click on the tools button, you see draw here. So click on draw, and it will allow you to draw something on your workspace with your free hand. So you select the color of what you want to draw. So let's assume I want to draw a red line. With my free hand, I will pick the color, come to my workspace, and begin to draw. And you see that it's drawing. So that is also the draw tool. Now let's quickly look at something here. Let's click on the cross button here, that plus button at the top here, left hand corner. Now if we click on it, you see menus, text, current date, sticker, shapes from gallery, and draw. So the draw tool, you can come and pick it from here. Now shapes tool, you can also come and pick it from here. But I want us to look at the gallery, from gallery. If you pick from gallery, it means you are going to import something from your phone storage to the Pixellab. You are bringing something from the phone storage to the Pixellab. So you go to your gallery, you wait for it to open. If it's a picture, straight away go to the folder where the picture is and tap on it. Alright, so it will take you here, and here you can set how you want to, you can crop it the way you want and bring it inside. So I don't want it that way, so I'll click on this 1:1 ratio, pull it where I want, and click on the check mark, and I have that image here in my Pixellab. I can pull from the edge to reduce the size or increase the size, and this is my photo. So this is how to bring an image onto your workspace. That's how to bring an image onto your workspace. So that is it. So let's delete it again. So we go to the delete icon here and click OK. Alright, so we get that off. Now let's click on the A. You see this A symbol? Click on the A symbol. So when you click on the A symbol, you see text and quotes. Now we are going to pick the text tool. If you want to write something on your design, you pick the text tool. So text, and this is the default text in it, the new text. So click on, and you see that it will take you to different tools when you click on the text button, right? So this is the text we are going to type. So you place it at wherever you want to type. Click on edit and clear away what is inside. Take it out and put whatever you want to put there. So for example, clumsy designs. Alright, so I have this clumsy designs. I can stretch it to increase the size. Yeah, and you'll be given different tools to work with. So you can, as you can see, these are new tools. So in the next video, we'll look at how to use these ones. In the next video, we'll look at how to use these ones. Alright, so this is how to write text. This is how to write text. So let's get this away. So you go to the delete icon, delete it. So I said you come to the text tool, click on text. It will come, and by default you see new text in it. So you go to edit and you clear away that and type whatever you want to put inside, and you bring it here. You click on OK. You have your text here. So that's how to write text in the Pixellab. Now let's also look at something. This fourth tool here, this is it. That is where we set the background of our design. The background of the design. So I'll click here, and you can give your background either a solid color. So I'll come to color, click on color. So you can either give it a solid color or a gradient color, and as we know, gradient color will just have a mixture of 2 or more different colors. So if I pick this, as you can see, that is the gradient color I've given to my background. Maybe you don't want that, but you want to give it a solid color. You can also pick the solid color. You go to color or gradient and you pick the color that you want. White background, you give it this. Alright, so the colors are there. Scroll through and you have the different colors that are being provided. Alright, so that is how you set the background of your work. The background of your work. If you are designing a logo that you don't want it to have a background, you want to have just the project itself, what you do is that you set the background to transparent. So if you go to the background tool, you make sure you pick transparent, and this is the transparent background. And anything you do here and save it, it will never have a background. It will never have a background. So that's where you give it a transparent. If you also want to give your background an image, an image, so you go to what? From gallery. Go to from gallery, and you'll be able to bring a photo inside, and that photo will be set as the background for your what? Your project. So let's come here. So I'm gonna pick this one as my background, and as you can see, it will be set as my background. So that is also the background tool. That's also the background tool. That's also the background tool. Now we have some rulers here. As you can see, this grid sign particular box here, if you click on it, it will give you a lot of rulers that you can use to what? Make sure you place your shapes well. So if I click on this, I can pull this down here. Maybe I want to set something so that they will have the same level. You pull it down and use it how you want it. So that's also the grid tool. So when we start designing, we will look at that. Alright, and this is also the undo tool. Undo. If you do something that you want to undo, you quickly click on that so that the background has been taken off. So I'm undoing what I've already done. So that's also the undo tool. Now if you want to zoom, this is the symbol. If you want to zoom, this is the symbol. If you want to zoom, you see, click on the tool and use your 2 fingers to zoom your work to see. Alright, so that's also the zoom tool. Now, if you want to save your work, that is the last thing we'll look at in this video. If you want to save your work, you come to this symbol here. Come to this symbol. So we have 2 options, either to save it as an image or to save it as a project. Now if you are working on something you know that you would want to come back to work on it, you save it as a project. Yes, so I will advise that when you do your work, you save it as a project, and at the same time go back to save it as the image, and that is the work you want. But still save it as project on your work, on your app, so that next time you come, you can still work on it. So save as project. So you type the name of the work you want to put. So maybe your first project. Alright, first project. That could be the name of your work. You tap on OK and it is being saved. Now you can also save it as image. It's the same procedure, but there's something different there. So if you pick save as image, this is the page you see, and you will have to set your the particular quality that you want to save it, or the particular format. So if you come to format here, look at it, format, click on this. You can pick PNG or JPG, right? PNG or JPG. Then you can also come to custom and select the quality that you want. So I'll advise you pick high, very high, or ultra. Pick any of them. So very high, and that will give you a good pixels. So after setting this, you click on what? Save to gallery. Save to gallery, and you wait for it to save. Now if you go to your gallery, you see your work being saved in your gallery. So this, as I said, this is an introductory video. The next video will look at some of the tools into deep, how to give shadow, how to give stroke, how to decrease the opacity, how to give colors to shapes, and how to also use 2 shapes to form a shape that you want. So in our next video, we will be looking at that. So thank you. Mind you, when you watch the video, make sure you open the app on your phone and try what you just watched, right? Open it on your phone and try to do what I'm doing here so that you get it fast. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.